What's up, everybody? Karate here, and I wanted to share 10 things that I wish Grounded would add to the game. And I see a lot of people sharing that, so I wanted to make a video about what I think they should add to the game. Now, these are my notes I've been writing down since the game came out. So, yeah, I hope you guys like it, and just let me know. I hope everyone's doing well. And, yeah, let's jump into the video. Alright, there is a mosquito somewhere over here. I know. Before we go, I gotta find him first, because he is getting on my nerves. Alright, there he is. Oh. Now, let me use the mallet. Here we go. Uh-oh. Alright, let me block. Wait, where did...
Okay.
I'm over here, guy. There you go. Alright. Let me get rid of this guy right quick. Oh. Alright. Alright, for this one I would say something for when we're in multiplayer, something to do. I know the basketball court's coming. I know they're working on the basketball. It would be cool to, have like mint mallet baseball, or we can build like a soccer goal and start kicking some acorns in or something, but something for the multiplayer to do whenever we're not hunting or something. Now this is an early access, so it could come maybe some different modes or something. It would be cool to add like little things, like tag, hide and seek, just different modes or something that we can do with the multiplayer, some badminton or something. But I think it would be really cool. When we're not hunting, just something goofy, something like fun to do when we're not just like hunting and building. Alright, so let me explain this one, because I wrote this in the Discord and people were like, "What? What the fuck?" So a Ladybug wagon, like it would pull either stems or grass planks, but it can pull a lot of them. So it would be kind of like what the stem holder and the grass plank thing is, but kind of like it would be pulled by the Ladybug. And how you would do that is, remember the movie Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, when they have like some sort of like cookie bait on top of Auntie? So it would be kind of like that. So you could either ride it and point it in the direction and kind of protect it on the way, or point it like the zip line method that they have, where you can point it and you can make it go to your base. Now, when you do it that way, you're not promised all your items, because the Ladybug could kind of get in danger along the way, kind of like on Red Dead Redemption, how like you're protecting the wagon before it gets there. But I think that would be really cool, some sort of thing you can have. Now, I don't know how good this will really work, because I know they're having an update where you can pick up and move buildings. So I mean, I don't know how, but I think it'll still be cool to actually, ride a Ladybug and have it pull stuff. I don't know. I think it'd be really cool. So I know taming insects has always been something that people wanted since day one. I know the devs has said something about taming aphids, and that idea has always stuck in my head. So I wrote down something I kind of want to explain, but this would be something that I would really like. Alright, so I put capture, taming, and maintaining insects as pets, such as ladybugs, aphids, weevils, ants, bees, and larvas, whom you can name, customize little sweaters and hats, and call via whistle. They work, serve, entertain, transport, fight, and also die for you. If death, they won't respond, having you to catch and tame a new insect. Each one serves different purposes, and you can have 2 pets to a minimum. Alright, the reason why I picked those 6 is because I know I read somewhere where people were like, yeah, I can't wait to tame spiders. Like, taming a wolf spider would be cool. It would look really cool, but I kind of think that defeats the whole purpose of the whole backyard. Once you have a spider that's tame, like what else are you scared of? So I think just having certain ones would be cool. Having the ants, they fight, and they also hunt. They also bring back acorns and weevil meat and stuff, and like the bees. Like, say you can make like a little saddle and you can ride it. So that would be the one that would transport you from this part of the map to the other part of the map. or like say, like having aphids and weevils, just cute little pets. You can play fetch and stuff, and just, I think it'll be really cool, not too much of the spiders and everything, but I think it'll be really cool to tame some of these pets, like make like a cage, and over 2-3 days of you feeding it and stuff, it's now tamed. You can name it. And the whistle thing, remember in Red Dead Redemption how you whistle your horse and then it just comes, like a couple seconds later? I think that would be really cool, and every time you look at your, pet, instead of it's a, worker ant or bee, it would be the name that you pick. And if you decide to change them out and get a new pet, you can either let that one go. So every time you would see it in the yard, it would have the name Freddy on top of it instead of like that. But I think taming not just the aphids and not all of the bugs would be cool, certain ones, and have them do certain purposes and make you kind of want to switch them out and stuff. But definitely taming bugs would be hella dope. Okay, as much as the backyard is amazing, I want to go inside that house. I don't know if you guys do, but I really want to go, at least not in all the rooms, some of the rooms. It'd be cool if we can at least go inside, because I know in one of the logs they mentioned that the machines where he started his projects in the basement. So I mean, that'd be cool if we can at least go into the basement, or at least like the living room, and save certain bugs. Have like flies and roaches inside the house or something, or even if it's like a DLC, something on the side, just like it'll be like the garage DLC. We download it and it's just a room, and just exploring that. But I really need that classic kitchen, Cheerios in a bowl scene. For some reason, I just want to jump inside a bowl of Cheerios with the spoon in there. I don't know. I just need that classic scene. I mean, I don't know if they want to pay Cheerios to do it. They can have it off-brand. Hey, they can call it Karadios, But I just need that classic cereal bowl scene. But I definitely want to go inside the house. I know they do mention in another part of the logs where like Windows sends Burgle to disable the security cameras, so like we can get a DLC of Ominent, like even if it's the front yard of Ominent or like a couple rooms. But I think certain rooms, maybe not all the rooms, but I need to go inside the house, and we really need to push the Karadios, man. We really need the Karadios in there. So if the devs is listening, that'd be a cool little, Karadios. We need that. But definitely we need to go inside that house. Okay, so when I first started playing this game, there was a movie called A Bug's Life that brought to my attention, like, okay, this kind of looks like a lot of stuff from that movie. But then there was another movie called Once Upon a Forest. And when I was a kid, the flying machine that they made was the only thing that I remember from that movie. And I remember wanting to make one so much. So when I first started playing this game, I was like, oh my gosh, that'd be so cool if we can make something like that. So it would be really cool if we can make some sort of flying machine out of, the leaves, acorns or something. But I think that'd be really cool. Some sort of glider plus or something. I don't know, but I think that'd be really cool if we can have some sort of flying machine. Alright, for this one I put randomized locations of where the wolf spiders walk and respawn, giving the players more reasons to watch his or her surroundings and make the spiders attracted to noise and light, having the players to be quiet when they spot one. Alright, now if you've been playing this game as long as I have, when you first start playing the game, you see a wolf spider, you're like, fuck that, I am not going over there. But once you play for a while and you start to you start to know like their patterns and stuff. Like you know where they're gonna sleep for a while for half the day, and, like you know they're gonna be over there or where they're gonna walk. If they would just randomize where they respond, where they walk, and it's just random. So like we don't know where they're gonna be. And I think that would add a lot of intensity to the game, you know, because once you start knowing where they're going to be, it's not as scary anymore. And also, like, you can be as so close to a spider and it won't hear you or nothing. I think it would be so cool if it was attracted to noise. So, like, at night, if if you're loud, they walk towards wherever the noise is coming. Or if you're walking and you have a torch and they see your torch, then they start coming your way, having you to, put your torch away and, like duck and be quiet and stuff. I think that would be really cool because once you start knowing where all the spiders are and kind of what they do, the spiders, which are supposed to be, the big, scariest, insect of the, especially the wolf spider. It's supposed to be the biggest, scary part of the game. Once you realize and like know where they're gonna be, so if you can randomize where they come, where they walk, like where we don't know where they're coming, especially attracted to noise. No more being loud. No more having like light shining in their face. I think one time I was literally in one face jumping with a torch, didn't even see me. So just randomize where they come and make them attracted to noise, and like I think that would be really cool. Now I don't really play in third person too much. I think outside of playing it when I'm carrying hella stems or when I'm in the hedge. But I don't really play in third person as much. I think first person, I think that's, and this is just my opinion, I think that's how the game is meant to be played. I think how everything looks versus third person, I think for me third person kind of throws me off, like just how the characters move and stuff. But I think it'd be really cool if they do customizable clothing and stuff. Like if you can customize capes or like a Viking acorn helmet or something, then that would really motivate me to play in third person as much. The armor that we have on, it's cool to look at and stuff, but not cool enough for me to like want to be in third person to make. I know you can see more of your surroundings in third person, but playing in first person is, I think, that's like the ultimate experience for this game. But if they can customize some cool like little helmets or capes and masks and stuff, I think that would be really cool. Not so much where it's everything that we wear has to be armor. When you're in third person, I know the aiming is off. It's not the same as when you're in first person, but if we can customize, have different kind of clothing and stuff, I think that'd be really cool. Alright, for this one, I put if they can make smaller type fishes in the pond, some lethal and some harmless. Alright, I put this because when the pond update came out, it was cool. I mean, I still like going to the pond, but I don't like the fact that we can't fight that fish. At least make smaller fishes, at least smaller goldfish, so that we can at least fight. If we can't fight Trudy 2, then that would be cool if we can at least fight smaller goldfish, at least a quarter size of that one. And I think it would be also cool because I know everybody likes guppies. They look colorful, cool to look at. I think it'd be really cool to have like evil guppies. Like everybody likes guppies and shit, but I think it'd be really cool if there were guppies in that pond and they were evil. Like I think that'd be really cool. The pond is cool, but if we can have smaller fish to fight looking like. Yeah, I would like evil guppies. Okay, now I think this one has been said before, could be coming. This game is in early development, so you never know. But this is something that I think I saw and also wanted to. But a torch, spear, and fire arrows. I think it would be really cool if we had fire arrows. I want to light these bugs on fire. And a torch spear would be cool if you can just use it as a torch, and then when bugs come, you can start stabbing the bugs with the torch spear. I think it would be really cool just at night how it looks, lighting these bugs on fire and stuff. If not, it would be cool if we can use the torch to light some of the bugs on fire. But I really want some fire arrows, and I really want a torch spear, some kind of weapon that we can light these bugs on fire. So I think that's how it would look at night. It would look really cool. All right, so when I wrote this one, I wrote it before they added the fireflies. I felt like there was nothing really at night for any player to do. I felt like when night came, everybody just fell asleep until it was light out. So I wrote down 3 bosses that I think would be really cool. I wrote down the owl, the bat, and the toad. Now, after watching a couple of streams that the devs did, I guess doing the crow, just how big it is, that's a lot of work. So I changed the owl to the sparrow, so making it like a quarter size of the crow. But I wanted at least to add some bosses. I know when they added the brood mother, I thought that was really cool. I thought that was really a genius move to do. So I started to think of stuff that I think would be really cool outside of insects. So the bat would be something that would come at night in certain areas, kind of near the pond maybe, and he would come down, not necessarily land, but swoop down, and if you don't fight him off with like a fire arrow per se, all right, he'll swoop down and he'll at least either catch you, and then when he catches you, you die. So you have a chance to fight him off. Now the toad I think would be cool in the areas where the sprinklers are at, and I think it would be cool if he would leave certain items, making you want to go out at night to farm those items, because the toad would only come out at night. And I think it would be cool to actually if he saw you, he would stick his tongue out and get you. So I think defending off the toad at night in the sprinkler area, I think that would be a pretty cool idea. Now I changed the owl. Instead of the crow, it would be cool to see an owl at night. At least change the crow to an owl. I would rather see an owl than the crow, but that's just my opinion. But for the bird watch, the sparrow I think would be cool. We would have it come down towards the tree to come and try to get the acorns and stuff. And then we would also have to defend it. And all these I think would be pretty cool bosses to add in the game. I don't know how much money it would cost to do that, but I think adding not just bugs but certain creatures at certain areas at certain times of the day that also leave certain things for you to farm would be pretty cool. Alright guys, and that was it. That was 10 things I would like to be added in the game. I have a lot more in my notes, but these are the 10 I at least wanted to share in this video. Maybe I might make another video, I don't know. But if you like what you seen, drop a like. I'd really appreciate it. And thanks for coming. This is Karate. You guys take it easy.